After almost a year of using the Kase Revolution Magnetic Filters, I've got some thoughts. Really impressive results, but some equally really annoying surprises you're going to want to hear about. So let's dive in. Hi, my name's Richard Lynam. I'm an outdoor photographer based here in Ireland, and I love to do photography vlogs, tips and gear review. If that's the sort of thing you're interested in, consider subscribing. This review of the Kase filters, not sponsored, borrowing my own money, and it's just my honest opinion. This video is for you if you're a photographer looking to get your first set of filters, or maybe your second or third set of filters. I'm going to share the reasons why I bought them, what I love about them, what I hate about them, and if they're worth the premium price tag. So why did I go with magnetic filters? Well, like many photographers probably who use filters will feel my pain here. I just got fed up with screwing filters onto the front of the lens. It's time consuming, it's fiddly, and a lot of times I would be taking a shot, looking at an image, and I go, I could do it using a filter here, but just opening the bag, taking out the filter, I just got, it'll be fine, and I'll take the shot without. So I wanted a filter system that was really simple to use, that I like the idea of being able to snap a filter onto the front of the lens, take it off, much quicker, much easier. So that's really why I went with magnetic filters. So the plan I had in mind was to use this filter system with just two lenses, a Tamron 50 to 400mm and my Sony 16 to 35. These two lenses I use so much in photography, and I like the idea of just having a magnetic thread on the front of the lens that when I take out the magnetic filters I could just snap them on and off those lenses all the time. Both those lenses had different thread size. One I believe is a 67 and one is a 72mm thread. But I opted to go with the 82mm thread magnetic filters just to future-proof things down the road. If I was getting a bigger lens, an 82 threaded lens, I'd have a filter to go with it. So certainly didn't want to go too small. Considering the cost of these filters, I wanted them to last me a lifetime and to last me on future lenses. So in order to use an 82mm magnetic filter on a, say, 72mm threaded lens, you need a step-up ring. So I had no problem using them. So why did I go with Kase? Well, Kase had a really good reputation when it comes to filters. I have used them in the past, and the traditional screw-in filters, and I found them very good. So I really wanted to stick with a reputable brand. At the time of purchase, around a year ago as well, it's been heavily promoted all over YouTube, and I see many photographers using the system. And again, I like the idea, the design of the system, so I had confidence in going with Kase. And I also had, I knew to be a premium price tag, but I thought there'd be reliable customer support and, backup if I ever needed backup with them. So what do I like about this filter set? Well, first of all, it comes with 4 filters that you really, really need. If you're not familiar with filters, I'll give you a breakdown of what they're used for. First one you get is a polarized filter. You'll use a polarized filter if you want to remove a glare off water or glare off surfaces. It polarizes the light, so if you had white light reflecting off the waves or off a flat lake surface, using a polarized filter with the correct orientation to the sun, it'll eliminate that, and you'll get way more detail in the water. It'll also make colors pop, again, when you use it correctly. So you get the polarized filter, then you get 3 ND filters. One is a 3-stop, one's a 6-stop, and one's a 10-stop. Use an ND filter like a 10-stop filter, for instance, to reduce the amount of light coming into the camera lens. And in doing that, it allows you to increase the shutter speed when you're taking an image. So for instance, you could have a shutter speed of 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds or more. And when doing that, then you can capture motion in an image, for instance, like a wave crashing, and you'll get this lovely effect from using an ND filter like a 10-stop. So it comes with those 4 filters. It also comes with a magnetic lens cap, and that completes the set. That's the 5 you get. I love the quality of the filters. They're so solid. None of them will scratch despite heavy use. they don't really smear or get dirt on them too much, and when they do, I've no problem wiping them off with a cloth. I'm not worried about scratching the lens, so that's really important, and to have confidence in the filter like that. So I've no qualms whatsoever with that. Really good. And the third thing that's really good is actually the whole magnetism of the filter is super strong. It's never falling off. Once you've got that magnetic adapter on your lens, and you take out your filter, it just snaps into place, and there's no way that's going to fall off. I mean, when you're taking it off, you actually have to pop it off. So it's really good in that regard, and they're excellent features. Okay, so let's get on to the negatives with the system. Let's address the elephant in the room here. These are expensive. They were over €400 just for the case, the filters, the few adapter rings. And you know, for that, it's a premium price point. As I said earlier on, I expected a lot. So because of the price, I'm pretty harsh on the negatives here and the things that disappointed me with the system. But like, compared to other filter systems that are out there, maybe lesser well-known brands like K&F and Freewell and even Ure, all the stuff you can get on Amazon, which you can get for nearly half the price, and has decent enough ratings. I did expect a lot from this. And the first thing that disappointed me is opening the box. There's a thread, an 82mm inset magnetic thread that goes on the inside of your filter that you can also use with the system. And to install that, you have just a little plastic tool comes with it. And do you think it's in the box? No, not in the box. And I mean, I couldn't believe it. It's only a little piece of plastic, but it wasn't in the box. Only for I didn't plan on using that inset threaded adapter. I just let it slide. I figured it wasn't worth the hassle and going back and arguing with the supplier over it. But yeah, definitely disappointed with that, because I know when I go look for it now, it'll probably be a pain in the butt to find. The second issue I have is the kit only comes with one 82mm adapter thread. I knew that before I bought it, and I used that thread with both my step-up rings to allow me to attach the filters. This worked fine, but after a while, I really wanted to just get a second one, just to leave permanently on my step-up rings, and then that's it. I don't have to worry about that anymore. So no problem. Went on to Amazon to try and find it. Not available on Amazon. Grand. Went on to the Kase website to try and find it. Not in stock, not available. Had to go to my camera supplier to order this, and it was 3 months waiting on a little ring to come from Kase for this, which is just a joke. And in that 3 months, it meant I only had this one adapter ring, which meant every time I wanted to use a magnetic filter on a different lens, I had to change the rings on the filter, which defeats the whole point of using magnetic rings. The whole point is I don't want to be screwing things on and screwing things off every time I need to use the filter. I needed that second ring so I could have it on 2 lenses permanently. So really disappointed there that Kase didn't have them in stock. I've had a look at the website since. They've seemed to improve their game. There seems to even be a few extra products there. You can buy a magnetic step-up ring, so you can get that from the Kase website directly. Now, it's not cheap. It's 40 or 50 quid, 40 or 50 euros. But it's an option. But all these things add up. But the fact they didn't have it in stock was really disappointing, and they really needed to improve their game there. Now, my third issue, my biggest gripe with the system, is the case that it comes with. It's awful. It looks the part. You open it initially, you think this is great. I've my 4 filters in here, very neat, lovely. When you start using it, you soon realize that's so unreliable. It doesn't close right. It keeps opening. Unless you really pay attention to what popping that magnet closed on the case, it doesn't close. So I've been in so many situations when using this that I've gone in the bag, rummaging for a filter, get a filter out, just pop the case closed and go about my business. Only to come back and realize when I pick up the filter case, it just opens up and all my filters are there because it hasn't closed right. The magnet is it's not weak, it's not, strong enough. It only latches in tight if it's in the sweet spot, which isn't good enough. Like, I mean, I want to be able to use that case. It comes with a little hook, and again, the hook, I mean, they put the smallest little brass hook in the world on it, like my big fat fingers. I could barely close it. So again, even the hook does my head in. But the whole point is I should be able to hook that onto the outside of my bag, or, you know, onto an item of clothing and be carrying it. So I don't want that case and the filters in my bag. I don't want to have to go rummaging in my bag for my filters. I want quick access to my filters. I want filters that I can swap and change quickly. So if I'm not confident with the case, which I'm not confident, because there's no way on earth I would attach that case to my bag and just go walking or hiking around with it on my bag, because I can guarantee you I'll go to get a filter out of it and it'll be open. And the next thing that'll happen is I'll throw my bag on the floor and the filter's popped out and it's gone. It'll either fall out of the little case and break, or I'll just lose it. And I'm not going to do that for €100. Each one of these little glass filters is €100. I'm not risking it because of the silly case. So I just can't believe, I mean, like I said, I think they've gone up to aesthetics over form with this, or function with this case. Like I said, it looks fine, but you know, it doesn't work. And even when you're talking about looks, it's very thick. I mean, it takes up a lot of space. It's needlessly big. I mean, I measured it, it's about 60 mil. You know, it could be reduced. So disappointed with the case. I went online, I found it within 2 minutes on Amazon. I found another case, ordered it up. It's starters, it's not thick. It's less than 50, so it's a centimeter thinner. But more importantly than that, it has a zip. I can zip close it. That's what I want. I want to be able to pick up this case, unzip it, whip out my filter, zip it closed, takes a second, I can hang that, I can swing it around over my head, I can do whatever I want with it, I can hook it onto my bag, hook it onto my clothes. I know the filters aren't going to fall out of that case. So like I said, I ordered one on Amazon, I show it here on screen, I believe it's Haiti or something like that. I'll put a link to it, not affiliated with it, I don't care if you buy it or not, but it's an example of what this case should be like. Plus this case has a great big carabiner clip on it, which is perfect for hanging off items. So yeah, sorry about my rant here, but that's case. You need to sort out your case, and it just make a better system. Well, I had to take a little moment there just to calm down after my rant. Do I recommend these filters? I'm really struggling to make a call on this. I'll put it this way, if I was to go back and make the call again, would I? Yes, I would. They're really, really great quality, and when the system works, it's great. But if I went back, I would make sure that any accessories I needed were in stock, and then maybe I'd have to order a system earlier. So maybe that's the advice I would give to you if you are considering this system, is if you need other bits and bobs, accessories, rings, likes of that don't come in the system, make sure they're available from, you know, Kase website or other suppliers before you purchase, because you might be in for a shock. Well, that's it for the review. I hope it helped. I hope if you're considering a case filter, you got something from this video. Maybe I hit a few points that aren't covered elsewhere. If you use magnetic filters, or have any questions on magnetic filters or the case system, hit me up in the comments. And if you're into this photography sort of content, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.